G'day investors, welcome to the 5th of January 2015 market review. The trade for today is called Richmond and the code is CFR. Last traded price was R104.70 and the action here is to trade a short with the objective to trade it downwards from a high to a low. The entry level on this transaction or trade idea is to enter it at R105.81. That's on the dotted blue line, with the objective to trade it downwards to the green line, and that target will be R100.12. Stop loss to be used if the trade doesn't go down is on the red line of R107.97. Current open trades: M&P, Sanlam and Aspen. Trades that's been closed: Vodacom was closed on the 2nd of January. Looking at the top 40 shares, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE. The blue line is the index movement, and they're currently trading underneath the dotted grey line, that's the 5-day moving average, and the solid grey line of 20-day moving average, and they're basically trading under those levels. That shows a bit of negative movement happening at this moment. Looking at the Dow Jones, that's the US markets indexes, and as you can see, they recovered very well here. Tested this 18,000 levels a bit higher and started to come down again. On Friday they closed about 7 points negative, but you can see there's a bit of a movement going down. Today the futures are also a bit negative, not a lot. It can change a lot, about 11 points negative, but that can change during the course of the day. Looking at the J200 itself, that's the top 40 index. These were the previous highs in December, November, coming down, recovered a bit back in December, and here the last 2 or 3 days of trading the new year coming a bit down as well. Currently the futures are showing a bit of a negative opening for this Monday of almost about 140, 150 points down. Shares to watch: Shoprite. Shoprite did recover very well the last period of December and came close back to the 170 levels. Mr. Price also came down, coming up. So I'm going to add here the Bollinger Bands. So you can see there was the recovering through the green Bollinger Band, going high, testing this highs here, close to the 235 Rand levels. Looking at Willys also came down. Now if you look at this, broke the green middle Bollinger Band, going up, coming down, testing this lows here of 76.34 Rand. Still in a positive movement here, but the big question is, if it breaks the 76.34 Rand, could it go down back to 72.99 on this specific trade? Watch it closely. Looking at your banking shares, Barclays Bank went back to the previous highs in the last period of December. Currently trading between this 182 Rand and 180 Rand at this moment in a sideways movement. Need to see if it can break this middle Bollinger Band and come down again, but there's a lot of uncertainty still, as you can see on this highs. Didn't break the previous highs. Standard Bank, beautiful, tested this highs of 145, currently trading at 142.26. On the highs there, your lows is about 142 to 145, so it's a 3 Rand trading range, but it's still above the green line. And you can see, if you extend this blue line here, you can see there's a small upward movement happening there. Let's go to your telecommunications. MTN, still in a downward movement, in a big downward movement. Did do a bit of a recovery, broke the green Bollinger Band, didn't break this previous highs here on the bands. Came back through the 220, currently trading 217. Any time it breaks the 215 level, could go back to 210 in the downward movement here, but watch it closely. Vodacom as well, sideways, no movement, nothing happening here. Currently share still struggling to break this 128 level, and it's trading 126.13. Let's go and look at your Investex. Now, looking at Investec, there's the downward movement still in the downward pattern, still struggling to break this middle green Bollinger Band level for higher movements, and expectation is still in a bit of a negative channel here. Watch it very closely in the short term. We need to go and track this market for the next day or two, see what investors will do when they come back to the markets, and where the volumes will take it. And that will also give us direction in the short term. Enjoy your trading.